so this is going to be a very opinion-based, personal opinion-based video about 2 questions I get asked kind of often. First question is how to auction a comic presentation-wise, and then how to grade something that has like a piece missing on the inside. This comic, I'm gonna move my stack. This comic is actually the perfect example. We have Marvel Team Up 42, Spidey and Brother Voodoo, you know, your classic ponytail victim on the cover. It is what it is. So I'm going to show you what's wrong with this book on the inside, and then I'm going to tell you guys how I would auction this off. So this book, I already checked it through over using my Overstreet guide. I freaking love this thing. Overstreet grading guide goes through all the grades, defects, and details. It's awesome. I've been using that thing forever. So I used that already. I would say, because it's got a little bit of rust on the staples. Oh, I just got rust on my, got a little rust on the staples, has some color break on it. Something fly by for a second, had to fix it. All right, I'm good. Has some color break on it. It's a little dirty. All that good stuff. I'm gonna call it a very fine. So it presents as a very fine. So I get my sticky notes, start taking notes about this book because I don't want to forget anything. My mom, it's 3 in the morning. My child could wake up at any time. I just don't want to forget. All right, or very fine. Did I say very fine? It presents as a very good. Presents at a very good, which on the grading scale for like slab stuff is around like a 4.0 equivalent according to the grading guide. All right, so one thing that's super important, especially when you're going through Golden Age, Silver Age, Bronze Age, like those older books that you can just imagine like before comics were really looked at as a collectible, because there's coupons in these books, right? There was a time when we cut out coupons in comics. All right, Marvel Value Stamps, all that stuff. So obviously this has a cutout. It does not affect the story because this is a part of the ad page. However, it's still cut out. It's still there. Something's still cut out of this book. Okay? Now, there's 2 ways to quote unquote skin a cat here. In the Overstreet guide, you are not allowed to have a coupon cutout until a 1.0, which is a fair, right? See where it says coupon cut. Coupon cut. Oh, I put a sticky note so I wouldn't lose my spot. Fair 1.0. Coupon cut. Okay. Now, the only problem with calling a book that is in nicer than fair looking condition a 1.0 and calling it fair and just only saying that. The issue with that to me is that 1.0s look pretty rough. And I mean 1.0s look rough. I have a 1.0 in my PC and I wish it looked like that. It's got, it's been jacked up. 1.0s, you can see this Popeye cover is actually a really good example, look really rough. So this is why I say there's like 2 ways to do this. So you got the coupon cutout, right? You don't want to just call it a fair without describing like why you have it as a fair. There's so many ways that a book could be a 1.0. Could be, like I said in there, could have a coupon cutout. It could look like a 9.8 and have a coupon cutout, and it's called a fair. For those collectors that just really don't care that the coupons cut out, I personally, as a collector, I don't care if the coupons cut out as long as I can read it and enjoy it. To me, I'm like, yay, I can get the book I wanted for a better value because there's a coupon cutout. So for me, that's fine. But for me also, if something's called a fair, I'm gonna be like, ooh, all right, I'm probably not going to get that because that book's probably gross. Which isn't always the case because my 1.0 is actually like pretty nice. It's like detached somewhere or something. But anyways, back on track. This presents better than a 1.0. So in grading this, I'm going to say it presents, the cover presents as very good. There is a coupon cut out. So I will say it is a fair according to the grading guide because there's a coupon cut out, but it presents as a very good. And that leads into how I would auction this book off. So when I do auctions, I do them on the Whatnot app. I do $1 start bids, and I will say Marvel Team Up 24, Spider-Man and Brother Voodoo. This book I have at a fair because the coupon is cut out. However, the cover presents as a very good. Now, to a collector, it's going to be like, okay, when I grade this book, I'm not going to get a good grade on it. Whether you're going to, I know everyone's different, whether you're going to CGC or CVCS or PGX or Halo or EGX, I think I got all 5. I think there's just 5. There might be more now, who knows. Especially at the time of whenever you watch this video. So that saying it's a fair and like telling them like, yo, someone got a deal on their groceries or cut out the Marvel Value Stamp or something like that. They'll know that like when they go to grade that book, don't expect to get what the cover looks like. However, it presents this way. So it's nice to fully disclose both, 100%. And the other thing too, using as many words to describe a comic as possible is great, because I have parents who have messaged me like, thanks for telling all the details of the book, because I listen with my earbud and then I go to bid. Like, I literally have customers that are like momming or dadding or cleaning, and they'll listen what's going on in the sale, and then they'll be like, oh, okay, I want to bid on this, and then they'll pick up their phone and then start bidding. Don't expect everyone's going to be like watching the screen all the time. So it's good to like give all those details, because sometimes there's a lot of people that are just doing things throughout the day and listening, and then like, oh, I want to bid on this based on what they're hearing. So always talk about it as much as possible. So with that being said, I'm not going to go make this video too long, because I am definitely a talker. But that's basically how I go about selling comics on auctions. And that's also how I address books like this that have defects that are on the inside and they're cut out. So with that being said, I hope you're having a wonderful morning, night, day, whenever you're catching this video. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you'd like. Don't forget to hit that notification bell and all that good stuff, all the things that you say at the end of the YouTube video. And I'm going to finish up this stack of books. But let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know what your thoughts are. Yeah, in the comments. Chit chat. I love when people like hit me up with comments and stuff. It's so much fun responding and seeing what everyone has to say about the video, is what everyone's thinking. So anyways, see ya.